Farewell, Great Midwest Antique Mall in Eureka, Missouri. This footage was filmed in October 2022, just days after this business of 27 years learned they lost their lease and mere days before they had to clear out. The owners, having so little time to prepare for the news, have decided to simply retire rather than scramble against such insurmountable odds and costs of establishing a new venue. However, many of the vendors, suddenly faced with this quick demise of their booth spaces, are scrambling to get their wares moved or liquidated, offering steep discounts of 50 to 75% off of even the firmest of prices. The reason everything is happening so fast is the owner of the building has sold it to the expanding location of the color art company behind it, a national mega-merged commercial printing, marketing, warehousing, and fulfillment corporation boasting 20 locations all around the USA. I remember they were once located at 10300 Watson Road, a spot on the old Route 66 in Sunset Hills, Missouri, which has now been converted into a massive public storage facility of different branding. Before we begin the upcoming Crying in My Beer montage, I thought I'd do a little retail archaeology and show a few highlights and things in this tidy, efficient, non-leaking roof operation in an otherwise unremarkable but solid building no one is likely to be sentimental for, as there is nothing unique or historical about it, and that's a relief for once. Venturing back outside for a moment, you can see its shared adjacent space with an indoor batting cage facility, of all things, which doesn't appear to have closed very recently, and I don't know if it had any affiliation with the owners of the antique mall. The coolest element in the antique mall itself, however, has to be this model train repair shop, specializing in the big old Lionel trains, of course, because that's where all the money is traditionally. If you are into upmarket collectible model trains and watching this before they close, you'd better get out here quick for some good deals. The same can be said for any of the stuff seen in this film, such as these shelves of the cheapest DVDs I have ever seen at 5 for $1. I did give them a good look over, as 20 cents a piece seemed like an opportunity not to be missed, yet I couldn't find any I was interested in, needed, or didn't already have. Here's a well-picked over section of cheap books, too. Surely a paradise for the undernourished bookworm. Some of the booths are already empty, some have been sold outright to fellow vendors, and some have had a lot of love and care put into their staging. Here's one heavy on sports paraphernalia. I liked this one chock full of Hot Wheels and other model cars and memorabilia. I also dig these lamps that remind me of Grandma's house, although hers were prettier. Even this impressive industrial ladder is for sale, in case you were looking for one. Here's a quick look at a small section of glass cases, which seems to be pretty emptied out. Perhaps you'll recognize some of these warning signs. I also thought seeing these vintage editions of popular board games was cool. This old stereo for a classic Ford automobile seems like it would be a gem in the haystack for somebody. Oh man, I just bought some new headphones. I could have used these. Well, it sounds like I have just a few minutes to wrap this up, so the rest of the film will just be wandering around, taking one last look at various vintage stuff as we say farewell to another local mom and pop retail enterprise in Eureka, Missouri. Thank you for watching.